Hey everybody, welcome back to Keith 60 Hot Shot Adventures. Not doing any truck stuff today. Today we're back working on a Smith & Wesson MP 2.0. I'm going to be putting a light on it today. So I was at the range. We're on our next league session here and needed a light. Thankfully my buddy's was in the stall next to me and he had a really bright light, so I didn't need a light. But can't always rely on that. So picked up this Feyachi HL-20, and it will go on right here, right in the edge. It'll slide right on there. Now this instructions. There's a whole bunch of little plates here. We'll have to figure out which one we need. Candy. Comes with two batteries the two batteries you need initially, plus two extras, which is really nice. This here is the light. It's pretty much got a simple momentary action, and on this is like the momentary. Flip it the other way. It's pretty much on and off. Super nice. Doesn't have a whole bunch of functions. I don't like things that have five LED functions. Like, I just want it on and off, you know. For a subcompact, it will not work because they don't have the grooves in the sides. This is the Glock Shield Performance Center 2.0. These, you'll have to get the lights like a TLR 6. I don't know the exact numbers you would need to order, but it actually mounts physically to the trigger guards on those. In this case, it's just like on a Picatinny rail, like on an Air or whatever. It's just gonna mount right there. Just make sure we loosen this screw up, so that way there, this side here is the side that's gonna move. In the meantime, we're gonna put the batteries in here. I'll pop this clip, and then whichever way it pops, I guess this way. There it is. Alright, let's see here. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to necessarily put them in. There is. Find out. It's got a little groove there in the bottom. Try and do this without like flinging it across the room here. Hang on one second. Alright, we got the battery in there. So we're just gonna do a quick light check over here. Let's see here. One of these ways is on. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. So there's kind of the momentary. Nice and bright. So that should be more than enough. With our targets only being at most 15 yards away at this point for the league. But I'm going to see what I need to do with what adapter I need to fit properly there. So we'll get right back to you on that. Okay. I did find that I had to swap out. This was the one that came on it. This one did not work for me. Let me put it in the rails here. That's not going to work. That was just that one basically for all of these, and then this one I was like, oh, this one might work. However, there's a gap in there, so that one wasn't going to work. This one obviously wasn't going to work. And then the 320 was going to work. Like, you put it in there, I was like, oh, this is going to work pretty good. But I would have to figure, because that would have set it, because it only goes into like the one spot. It is kind of keyed. So when I put this one in, it had this too far back and it wouldn't fit properly. So So this 1913 one I put in there, it fits perfectly and it sits exactly where it's supposed to. So we'll go ahead and we'll stick it on there. Okay, that's it. Stick it on there, fits exactly where it's supposed to. You can kind of get to the, just kind of touch it, or you can flip it up for on. So this is a screw. This is a tool they gave me to get out the different keys, as I call them. And they gave you like this little, you can use that, a screwdriver, quarter, whatever. Make sure you tighten that up good, obviously, so you don't want it falling off on you anytime soon. I mean, life battery time, I don't know, obviously, but should last a really long time, since I'm only going to be using it, at the range once a week, probably 5 minutes at a time in between target sessions. So this should last me, the battery should last a really long time. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. I know that this will more than likely fit on like an AR Picatinny rail. You just have to figure out, which key works best for you. But that's it. I'm gonna get cleaned up here and put this stuff, the rest of my boxes. Alright, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Have some truck stuff coming up soon. I'm gonna be doing new head gaskets again on the old 6.0. It's been 3-4 years. For some reason, they blew the head gasket. I did the pressure test. I did the combustion chamber, like little tube thing that changes color for exhaust gases. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get those ripped off and get that truck rebuilt and back on the road and back to hot-shotting with that a little bit. In the meantime, just been running the Duramax. To do some basic maintenance on it today, but there's some more maintenance on it coming up. So keep you guys tuned. Thanks for tuning in.